Good morning, everybody. You know, already, if you consider human beings or the living things, in the living things, we are able to find out different processes. Yes, in that we come across different processes like that is respiration, excretion, like this. So many processes are there. They are very much essential for living the life. Without these processes, there is no life only. Today, we are going to discuss about such a one life process that is nothing but nutrition. That is also related to the human beings. How the nutrition takes place in the human beings. As you know, the human beings are the multicellular organisms. Yes, the multicellular in the sense, our body is made up of millions together cells. Each and every cell requires certain type of energy, or they require necessary things. For that, life process is very essential. Okay, all of us know nutrition. Nutrition is nothing but taking the nutrients inside. Taking a nutrient inside from the external environment. That is called nutrition. In the nutrition, we come across different steps. Okay? Anybody want to say what are the different steps involved in the nutrition? That we have already discussed in the lower class. Yes, the first one is ingestion. Ingestion in the sense that taking the nutrients inside. Second one is digestion. The digestion is a process where the complex food particles are converted into simpler ones. Okay. Third one is absorption. Okay. Once there is a digestion, the nutrients which are there, they get absorbed by the body. That is called absorption. And the next one, assimilation. The absorbed nutrients are transferred to each and every part of our body. Why? Because the human body is made up of millions of cells. Each and every cell requires nutrients. Because of that, what will happen? The nutrients get transported to each and every cell. That is called assimilation. Okay. Once there is a absorption, assimilation, everything, that undigested food is thrown out from the body. That is called ingestion. Okay. Like that, we have different steps. But related to these steps, today we are going to discuss about how these steps taking place in the human beings. As you know, in the nutrition, the first step is ingestion. Okay, but even though in the human beings we are able to find out well-developed system for the nutrition. Okay, the human beings have a well-developed system for nutrition. Why? Because the human beings are the multicellular organisms. Okay, for that nutrition purpose, we have a well-developed system that is called digestive system. What do you call that one? Digestive system. Digestive system is a well-developed system for the nutrition purpose. Okay, in the digestive system, we come across different steps. What we have discussed now, that is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and ingestion. Okay, see, if you want to study about the human digestive system, here we come across two important things. One is that is alimentary canal. What do you call that one? Alimentary canal. Here, all of you concentrate. Here you are able to see the elongated tube from mouth to anus. No, this is called alimentary canal. What do you call that one? Alimentary canal. See here from the mouth, and again here esophagus, stomach, and afterwards here you are able to see the small intestine, large intestine, anus. This is nothing but a tube. The elongated tube which is there from mouth to anus, it is called alimentary canal. Or else one more name for that is called a gut. What do you call that one? Gut. Or else we use one more word, that is GIT. Okay, that is nothing but gastrointestinal tract. What do you call that one? Gastrointestinal tract. Okay, see, like this we use different words for this alimentary canal. And along with that, in the human digestive system, you are able to find out two more things. Those are nothing but glands. Here, you are able to see the biggest gland, that is nothing but liver. The liver is considered as the largest gland in our body. It is a very much largest gland in our body. Along with that, here you are able to see one more gland, that is called a pancreas. What is called a pancreas? Obviously, the question arises. In the digestive system, what is the use of these glands? Okay, these glands are very much essential for digestion, because that is the second step in nutrition. No, the digestion is the second step in the nutrition. See, these glands are very much essential. Those are nothing but digestive glands. One is the liver, another one is the pancreas. Okay, like this, we are going to study different things in the human nutrition process. Okay. First, we begin with the part that is nothing but mouth. Which is the first part of the human digestive system? Mouth. See, scientifically, we call it as the name that is called a buccal cavity. Generally, we call the name mouth, even though scientifically we call it as a buccal cavity. What do you call that one? Buccal cavity. See, inside the buccal cavity, if you consider this is the buccal cavity, this whole part is called a buccal cavity. Inside the buccal cavity, the digestion process begins. Why? Because if you see the buccal cavity, here also we are able to find out the glands. Okay? Those are called salivary glands. What do you call that one? Salivary glands. See, you remember in the mouth we are able to find out the gland that is called salivary glands. Salivary glands. Okay? Here we are able to find out the salivary glands. The main thing of this salivary gland is to secrete the saliva. What is secrete? Then secrete saliva. The saliva is nothing but this is the fluid substance like water. But even though it contains some enzymes, what they contain? Enzymes. In the salivary glands, you are able to find out the enzymes. Can anybody tell me what are enzymes? Okay, enzymes are nothing but these are the chemical substances. Okay, the enzymes are nothing but chemical substances. They are responsible for the digestion. Okay, literally I am using the word digestion. Digestion means what you know. The digestion is nothing but it is a process where the bigger food particles. If you just imagine this is a food. Okay, that bigger food particle is converted into smaller ones. Okay, or else we can say the digestion is a process where insoluble food particles are converted into soluble food particles. All of you are getting? See, if you want to do this process, somebody is required to do. That is nothing but what? The enzymes are very much essential for the digestion. Okay? What they will do? They will break the bigger insoluble substances into smaller soluble substances. What do you mean by insoluble? What do you mean by soluble? Soluble in the sense they dissolve in water. Insoluble means they dissolve in water. Okay? See, inside our body, the food is always present in the soluble food. Our body requires soluble food. That's why in our body, that bigger particle is converted into smaller one. Or else we can say the complex food particle is converted into similar food particles. This is nothing but digestion. Okay, all of you got this one? First one is ingestion. Ingestion is nothing but taking a food inside. You are taking a food inside from the external environment. That is nothing but ingestion. That is the first step in the nutrition. What is second step? Digestion. Now I told the digestion is nothing but the conversion of complex food substance into similar food substance. For that, what is required? Enzymes. Enzymes are required. The enzymes are nothing but chemical substances. All of you got this much? Okay, the next. Again, in the mouth, we are able to see two types of digestion. That is nothing but one is a physical digestion, another one is a chemical digestion. As we have discussed, the physical digestion is nothing but the breakdown of the food into smaller particles with the help of teeth. With the help of the teeth also, what will happen? The food is broken into similar substance. There is a physical change. Only thing is that the bigger one is converted into smaller one. That is a physical change. That is called a physical digestion. But again, here chemical digestion also takes place. You know already, the chemical change is nothing but what? If there is a formation of the new substance, then it is called a chemical digestion. In the mouth, the chemical digestion also takes place. It means that you get the new substance. That is nothing but the food what you are eating. It contains different types of nutrients. You know, you just recall the nutrients which are present inside the food. If you consider this is a food particle, it is the smallest particle of the food. Here, you are able to see different nutrients. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. Okay, and again, one more is there, that is roughage. Roughage is also part of the food or fiber. Okay. things like the proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals remain as it is in the food. If you got, see, for that we have one important enzyme in our mouths that is also secreted by the salivary glands. The name of that enzyme is amylase. What is the name of that enzyme? Amylase. A-M-Y-L-A-S. Amylase. That is the name of the enzyme, and which is responsible for what? Converting the carbohydrates into glucose. As you know, in the food, that carbohydrate is present in the form of starch. By the photosynthesis, the plants produce the carbohydrates. That carbohydrate is present in the form of what? Starch. Suppose if we eat rice, what rice contains? Starch. Carbohydrate are nothing but starch, but starch is a complex food. It is insoluble in water, but our body can't absorb it. Because of that, first it is converted into what? Simple carbohydrate. Means soluble form of the carbohydrate with the help of the enzyme called the amylase. Amylase is the enzyme which is responsible for what? Converting the starch into glucose. The starch is nothing but complex food, and glucose is a simple food. Or else the starch is a insoluble carbohydrate and glucose is a soluble carbohydrate. First thing in our mouth, that complex carbohydrate is converted into simple carbohydrate. The complex carbohydrate is starch and simple carbohydrate is what? Glucose. Here you got the new substance. That's what is a chemical digestion. Now if you got in the mouth, we are able to find out both the type of digestion, that is physical digestion as well as the chemical digestion. And even though for the physical digestion purpose, we have different types of things. Yes, that's why the human beings are considered as a heterodont. Heterodont refers to they have a variety of things. You know already we have incisors, canines, premolars, molars, different types of things. They are responsible for. Okay, this is all about what? How digestion takes place in the first part of our digestive system, that is nothing but what? Oral cavity or buccal. Now once you don't use the word mouth, you have to use the word buccal cavity. Okay, and we got this much? Yes. And the next part, that is what? Esophagus. That is the second part. Okay. Second part is esophagus. Next we are going to discuss about esophagus. What are the things takes place inside the esophagus? If you see the diagram of this digestive system, here the esophagus is nothing but it is a tube. It is a muscular tube, we can say. Okay, there is no digestion of food takes place. There is no digestion of food takes place in the esophagus, why? Because it is a muscular tube. Means it is made up of muscles. Along with that, this esophagus is externally surrounded by the cartilage bones. Okay, see inside this esophagus there is no digestion of food. Its work is to carry the food from what? What it will do? Simple thing is it connects buccal cavity to the stomach. Okay, only that. And again, they may ask you the question in the exam. Name the part of the digestive system where no digestion of food takes place. Which is that? Esophagus. Esophagus is a part where no digestion of food takes place. And even though all of you remember, see, esophagus is highly elastic. It is more elastic in nature. Okay, inside, see, once I would like to draw a simple diagram here. If you consider the esophagus, see inside the mouth, the food is become very soft and converted into smaller ball-like structure. That is called a bolus. What do you call it? Bolus. Once the bolus enter inside the esophagus, see where food is there, no? That part becomes small, extended, and where food is not there, no, it becomes narrow. Okay. Because of that, this esophagus is look like somewhat like a wave, like this. Whenever the food passes through the esophagus, during passing the food, that esophagus never ever look like straight. It looks like a wave like this. Okay, in the wave you are able to see thrust and run like this. Okay, the movement of the food inside the esophagus is called a peristaltic movement. What do you call that one? Peristaltic movement. All of you remember this word. Even though there is no digestion of food takes place in the esophagus, even though the esophagus is responsible for peristaltic movement. Or else you can say peristalsis. Okay, see, because of that peristaltic movement, finally our food reaches to the next part of our digestive system, that is called stomach. Okay, all of you understood this much? Next, see, in the stomach, if you see that stomach is considered as a sac, that is also muscular sac. But in science we never put more importance for it. We are not emotional persons. We just say what is there. Okay, this is nothing but what? Sac. Or else you can say it is a muscular organ. Okay, but it is considered as a J-shaped organ. Okay, it is considered as J-shaped organ or muscular organ. And here also, the next part is what? Here, all of you see this flow chart. First one is mouth. Mouth is the first part of the digestive system or nutrition. Okay, or second digestive tract. Second one is esophagus. And third one is what? Stomach. Okay, the third part in the digestive system is stomach. Okay, it is called a muscular organ. Okay, it is made up of muscles. Okay, and it is considered as a J-shaped organ. Okay, and here, next, all of you concentrate our diagram, that is, I would like to draw once again. Here, it consists of carbohydrates. Again, it consists of proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. I have already told the digestion of the carbohydrate takes place in the mouth. But in the stomach, what we have to know? The digestion of proteins takes place. In the stomach, what will happen? The digestion of the proteins takes place. All of you concentrate on the components of the food. You directly swallow the food. Okay? Once you take food inside, the first carbohydrate items. Where the digestion of carbohydrate takes place? In the mouth. With the help of the enzyme called amylase. Amylase is the enzyme which is responsible for the digestion of carbohydrates in the mouth. The next food reaches to the stomach where digestion of proteins takes place with the help of the enzyme. Here also we come across one enzyme. Its name is pepsin. What is the name of the enzyme? And right here. Pepsin is an enzyme. Pepsin is an enzyme which is responsible for what? Digestion of proteins. Okay? Along with that, all of you concentrate here. The stomach is a J-shaped organ or a structure. Or you can say it's a sac. Okay? How much you will know, that much it expands. It is also flexible in nature. Okay, but once the food enter to the stomach, here you never ever want the name food. Here use the word bolus. Okay, why? Because here partially digestion takes place on it. Okay, because carbohydrates are digested. Once the food enters into the stomach, here it is called a bolus. And if you see, the inner wall of your stomach consists of digestive enzymes. The inner wall of the stomach secretes digestive enzymes. Along with that, it secretes one important acid, that is mineral acid, but what? Hydrochloric acid. It is highly acidic. Okay, in the mouth, the pH is somewhat less, but here in the stomach, it is highly acidic. Okay, and again, here the inner wall of your stomach consists of mucus. What do you call that one? Mucus. Mucus means it is nothing but cushion-like material. Okay, like a gum, like a gel. Such a substance is present inside the inner wall of your stomach. Okay, and along with that, here also you are able to see the enzyme that is called pepsin. Pepsin is an enzyme. Then again question arises, what is the use of this HCl? Why HCl is secreted in the stomach? What is the use of it? See, the important thing of HCl is, it is very much essential for the along with the food. Okay, the sterilization of such a microbes takes place with the help of what? HCl. If you got the last question, what is the importance of HCl in your stomach? First thing is it is responsible for the, or else you can say it activates the enzyme that is HCl. Second thing is it sterilizes the microbes which are swallowed along with the food. And the next thing is I do mucus. Okay. See, what is the use of mucus? The main use of the mucus is it protects your inner wall of the stomach. As we know, here inside the stomach, the pH is around pH. We heard about pH? Negative hydrogen ion concentration. That is 2 to 3. That much acidity. If nothing is there inside the stomach, sometimes it may burn your inner wall of the stomach itself. And if you got to avoid that one, here we have a mucus layer. Okay? See, whenever you have an empty stomach, that time it may burn your inner wall of the stomach. That much acidity is. That much it is concentrated, we can say. Okay? To avoid that one, here the inner wall we are able to see cushion-like material. That is not nothing but mucus. Okay? Again, question arises. Then most of the people will say, I have acidity problem. Then what do you mean by acidity? Anybody? Most of the people are suffering from acidity. What do you mean by acidity?
The rise of the acidic concentration and the walls of the esophagus and the above part of the stomach is known as acidity.
Yes, acidity is nothing but food. See, whenever you don't eat anything, your stomach is empty, the concentration of the hydrochloric acid in the stomach increases. Okay? Because of that, we feel discomfort. Okay? Suppose if you want to overcome this problem, again and again you have to drink water. Because, see, whenever you drink water, the acid which is there inside the stomach, it becomes diluted. It is converted into dilute acid. Okay? Then I will never process that much. Okay? And or else nowadays so many tablets are available. Antacid tablets are available. They contain basic compounds like magnesium and such things. Okay? You use such things. But instead of that, naturally you have to drink more water. That is one of the remedy we can take to overcome the problem of acidity. All of you remember, in the stomach there is an enzyme, its name is acid, and it is responsible for digestion. Okay. And the next part of our digestive system is what? Again, all the content here. Small intestine. Okay. See, once the digestion completes in the stomach, our food reaches to the next part of the digestive system. That is. See here, once the food passes to the stomach to the small intestine, here we come to those two lines. What is? Okay. See, once the food passes from this stomach to the small intestine, here it mixes with the two things. One is bile, another one is the pancreatic juice. That bile is secreted by the liver. Liver secretes the juice, that is called a bile juice. Okay, it is responsible for the emulsification of fats. I would like to say here the next component is there in number 4. What it is? Fat. See, in the fat molecules, the bond is very strong. Okay, with the help of the bile juice, what happens though? These bonds become very much looser. That is called emulsification. What do you call that one? Emulsification. They are very much tight. Okay, they don't want to live. Means they want to live together. They don't want to move away. Because of that, here bile juice is there. It loosens the bond between the what? Fat atoms. Okay, that is called emulsification. Means here the liver is there. This liver is responsible for secreting the bile juice. And that bile juice is always stored in the gallbladder. What do you call it? Here, green color is there. What is called a gallbladder. Okay, whenever it requires, that can be released. In the same manner, here we have one more gland that is called a pancreas. It secretes pancreatic juice. It secretes pancreatic juice. Means whenever the food passes from stomach to the small intestine, it mixes with two things. One is the bile juice, and another one is the pancreatic juice. Have you got this much? Yes. See, these here we are going to explain the series concept regarding that.
Digestive system. The human digestive system is a complex process that consists of breaking down large organic particles into smaller particles which can be absorbed by the body. The nutrients in food are broken down with the help of several enzymes secreted in the mouth. Stomach.
See, here they have shown the different parts of the digestive system. What it is?
Stomach.
Small intestine, large intestine, here liver.
Small and large intestines and liver. The first organ of digestion is the mouth or oral cavity.
Oral cavity.
In the mouth, food is changed mechanically by biting and chewing. Humans have 4 kinds of teeth. Incisors are chisel-shaped teeth used for biting. Canines are pointed teeth and used for tearing. Premolars and molars are flattened, rigid teeth used for grinding and crushing food.
See, these are the different varieties of teeth. Okay.
Food is moistened by saliva, which is secreted by 3 pairs of salivary glands: the parotid glands, the submaxillary glands, and the sublingual glands. Saliva contains an enzyme called amylase, which digests starch molecules into smaller molecules.
See, what
During
is
chewing, the tongue manipulates food into a mass called a bolus. The bolus moves back into the pharynx and then into the esophagus. The esophagus is a thick-walled muscular tube located behind the windpipe.
That is the point.
It extends through the neck to the stomach. The bolus of food moves through the esophagus by peristalsis, a rhythmic series of muscular contractions that propels the bolus along. There are no digestive glands in the esophagus. The bolus moves into the stomach for further digestion. We shall learn about the second part of the digestive system in the next session. Summary. Digestion is a process by which.
Okay, allow me to tell you what are the things we have discussed today. First, we have started from mouth. Anyone of you stand up and tell me what are the events takes place in the mouth? What are the events takes place in the mouth?
The mouth is also known as the buccal cavity or the oral cavity, where the digestion of the carbohydrate is the started done. The mouth has glands called as salivary glands, which secrete enzymes known as amylase. These are responsible for the breakdown of the carbohydrate into starch and essential oils.
Okay. Okay, means they will convert the starch into glucose. Simple process. Again, you also stand up and tell me what are the events takes place in the stomach, means how digestion of food takes place in the stomach.
Only food enters the stomach is known as the gallbladder.
Very good.
And inside the stomach there is an enzyme called pepsin,
Very good.
which is responsible for the digestion of protein.
Very nice.
And there is also a strong acid called the hydrochloric acid, which is responsible for the sterilizing of microbes, and also it helps our stomach from burning. And the stomach also contains the mucus, which helps our stomach from burning or from hiding.
Okay, cool. Apart from this, you have any difficulty regarding to this class? Anybody want to ask any question? Okay, thank you.